Welcome, everybody, to New Orleans and the iconic Caesars Superdome, the long-term home of the All-State Sugar Bowl, which this year, of course, is part of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals, for the top four seeds, a time to begin their quest toward the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the Wisconsin Badgers, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Oklahoma Sooners. 3-Day Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. And they'll just take a knee, drive to start at the 25-yard line. So the Wisconsin Badgers offense going to get the chance to start this game off. Well, the energy of this building, Chris, is going to pick up as this Sugar Bowl unfolds. As they say in New Orleans, le bon temps roulé. Let the good times roll.
Really one of the more hostile environments, I think, when it comes to bowl games. You know, I've called so many games in here. Think about the history. Going all the way back to 1935, they played the Sugar Bowl right here in New Orleans. I think a lot of people have associated this bowl game with the SEC. But as we've seen since the start of the playoff, teams like Washington, Ohio State, Clemson, among others, have made this trip down here to the Bayou.
There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. He's moving out of the pocket now. Breaking free at midfield. And they finally make the stop, but that's a huge gain in the scramble. He found some space and just went for it.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Been a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. And the Badgers hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Off play action, he's looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Looking for the wide out. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. Tackle made at the 26. Good enough for a first down.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Grab behind the line. It's Flores. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and a loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Here comes the 7th play of a good-looking opening drive, but it's 3rd down now. Back to throw again. The ball is caught. And the Badgers pick up enough yards to keep this drive rolling. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that 1st down completion. They're going to run it. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9. The offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Looking to scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. And it's good. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Sooners offense out there for their first possession. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Scanning the field, it's Winston. Short throw complete to the tight end. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Can he make it to the marker? They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down.
Well, good run here and a great reminder of what the Sooners are all about. I know they've had quarterbacks that have gone on to win the Heisman in recent years, and Sam Bradford and Jason White and Kyler Murray, Baker Mayfield, all great players. But, man, when I think Oklahoma, I still think of them running the football with Barry Switzer. Option play, pitching it to the backs. Billy Sims, who won the Heisman. DeMarco Murray and, of course, Adrian Peterson, Marcus Dupree. So great history, not just of quarterbacks, but running the football in Norman, Oklahoma.
Second down play coming up for this offense. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Tackle finally made, but it's a huge gain. They'll spot it at the 34.
So when they're throwing the football like this, it is really hard to defend this offense because of the timing of the quarterback with his wide receivers. Another good example of it there for the first down. Makes me harken back to guys like Sam Bradford and Jason White, their Heisman campaigns and the accuracy that they threw the football with. Great example of that right here by this OU quarterback.
The Sooners will line up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. It's Winston. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You could see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up 1st and goal now. And on the carry, he's heading left. And he takes it into the end zone.
God damn it, we call a holding call.
Down, so hold on here. So the holding penalty in the offense.
Didn't even run on that side.
Yards. And the Sooners line it up with 1st and goal. Hands off to the left. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line. These are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Oklahoma. But they were back down to start the drive. And some bold play calling, great execution.
Good job, guys.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes the score 7-3. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Wisconsin offense back out on the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. They stop them after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. The Badgers looking to run some tempo here. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. 3rd down play for this offense. Linebacker shifting around now. It's a quarterback keeper. They'll stop
the defense, guys. Way to watch him.
Well, the quarterback does everything right except pitch the football. The defensive end's going to take him, which is great. That's what you want. But you got to get that ball out quicker to not allow that defensive end to make that play.
And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. Passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. Back to pass. It's Winston. A short completion to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Now it's 2nd down here.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. Allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
A new set of downs after that completion. 1st down. We're going to throw the football. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw. Here's the 2nd down play. Looking to throw again. Catch made across the middle by the running back. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid game.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on 1st down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
Here comes the handoff. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line to give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the 1st down.
The Sooners come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They'll hand it off. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
The offense has had really good rhythm in this drive, running the ball, throwing the football. It seems like every play has been positive yards until that stop right there by the defense.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Short pass finds the tight end. Big man finally brought down by the quarterback. That was a tough assignment. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Starts just inside the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And here comes the Badgers offense back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together in this drive with a little more urgency. The pocket breaking down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Sacked. It's a loss back to the 6.
This defense recognized that this offense wanted to throw the football. They pinned their ears back, got into attack mode, and came up with a nice sack.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Out of the shotgun, you'll hand it off. Defense will make the stop, and it will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. As we hit the quarter break, it's Oklahoma on top. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. We expect the teams have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. And the Badgers will send the punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. Gets the kick away from his own end zone. Fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. The returner tackled right there. That's where they'll start the drive. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. Looking to build on this lead in this possession. Had to settle for 3 last time out. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Back to pass. It's Winston. And he'll lost it to the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Defense is coming after him. Escapes the pocket. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Quick throw complete to the tight end. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. Made his first attempt. This one is from 49 yards out. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
All right, guys, come on, wake up. Let's go.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Wisconsin offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Ball handed off. Stopped after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. The Badgers come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. He's got a man down the middle. Takes it out to the 40.
Guys, what was that?
First down. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on the 3rd down play. They knew they were going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
On first down, it's play action. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. 2nd down after the incompletion. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Looks over the middle, and that's complete.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up 4th down now. Out comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out. They're going to trust the kicker from 56 yards out. Let's see if he's got the distance. And it's good right down the middle.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. They're trying to build this lead here. Had to settle for 3 last time out. First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lofting it toward the left sideline. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Dropping back, it's Winston. And now another deep ball here. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Not a great return, but the interception wipes out the scoring threat and gives the offense the ball at the 32.
Not a real good throw here. He put too much air under the ball, turned into a floater. Now defensively, this is a dream. All you're thinking in that situation is just don't drop it. It's almost like a fair catch on a punt.
And the Wisconsin offense back out on the field. They got points on the board last time thanks to a long-range field goal. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Caught quickly. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down. And the Badgers come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Boy, nice throw here by this Wisconsin quarterback. Good route by the receiver and a first down for the Badgers. And when Wisconsin can throw the football.
And it's the senior getting home with the sack. That O-line has to regroup now at 2nd and 12.
Well, that's their 2nd sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out. Anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy's going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
The offense facing a tough conversion here, 3rd and long from the 42. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And they bring him down. Blocker's not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down. The Badgers will line up to boot it away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. The punt bounces and goes out of bounds, so no chance at a return here. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. Second down after that previous play. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And he's going to launch it deep again. Catch made. It's a big play inside the 30. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game.
I'll tell you what, you're going to load up on this running game, and you're going to leave your corners one-on-one. You better be ready when you take on Oklahoma. Think about all the receivers they've had over the years. Just off the top of my head, guys like C.D. Lamb and Hollywood Brown, they get left one-on-one. They're going to make you pay for it. This receiver showing he's got the quicks to be able to win those one-on-one battles in soft hands. Good timing and a nice gain for the Sooners.
The offense really clicking against this battle defense. Here's the handoff. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And then first down, right back to the running game. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. There's the handoff. And that's a solid gain for the defense able to bring him down.
Because I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action. Opens up opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
So no field goal try here. Coach keeps the offense on the field to go for it on fourth down. To throw, it's Winston. This one
oh, come on.
It's a turnover on down.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
He'll hand it off. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. And the Badgers will come to the line to crank up the tempo. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Fires it on the move. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Here's a 1st and 10 play.
Chris, you can see when the offensive line does their job and gives this quarterback time to throw, you're going to see plays like this and first downs for the Badgers offense. They've had some good ones over the years. Very efficient. Of course, Russell Wilson is the name that stands out, but they've had others. Scott Tolzien, Darrell Bevel, Jim Sorgi, Brooks Bollinger. Some good quarterback play that always seems to make the right decision.
He finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Will be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48. And the Badgers moving quickly down the field here. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. And here comes a first down pass attempt. He's got it on a crossing route. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31. And the Badgers getting set on 1st and 10.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. pass is picked off. Going the other way, can they catch him? He's at the 50, the 40, inside the 20. And he's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Oklahoma. And the interception taken to the house, a pick six, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick six. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Badgers offense back out on the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick six, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Couldn't find anybody open. He just has to throw it away. Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. The play fake, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Trying to extend the play. And they chase him down outside the pocket.
Good job, guys.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
The Badgers will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a 4th down try. Can they get something going here? So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Pressure is coming. And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback.
And he's going to float this one to the right side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. To the air. It's Winston. He's going to take another shot right here. It's a huge gain. He's got
Good
it
job.
inside the 30. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Boy, we see more and more of this in college football. You get the right guy in that slot. They can win the one-on-one matchups. You take some chances. Here they got to match up what they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Now they get set to kick it away. takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Wisconsin offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, it is a fumble. And the ball will bounce out of bounds, so they avoid the turnover.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
The quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Brought down at the 40. That'll be a first down.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. And the Badgers line up on 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw it again. He flips it to the back across the middle.
Chris, it just feels like the offense is almost teasing the defense with this play. As an offensive coordinator quarterback, you're often looking for that soft spot in the zone. And here, they do a nice job of finding that hole for a nice gain.
He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Well, I thought the defense had him here, Chris. He should be down in the backfield, but instead, he gets out of the pressure and actually picks up some positive yards.
From the pocket, delivers over the middle. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. 1st and goal, a good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Boy, Chris, I thought when he took off on his scramble, I thought he had a chance to maybe get it to the end zone. But the defense does a nice job. Yeah, they gave up a couple yards, but they kept him out of the end zone.
Receiver makes the catch. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. They've been stopped on third down twice in the red zone already. Can they find the end zone this time? And he drops back in the gun. Bringing pressure. But just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
4th and goal from the 2. Can this defense come up with a huge stop? On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. All right, so it's 1st and 10 from their own 1-yard line. A dangerous place on the field. Are they going to run the ball to get some breathing room or be more aggressive? And he lofts it toward the left sideline. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looking downfield, it's Winston. Trying to create here on the move. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. And it's incomplete, a last gasp pass as time expires in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, we wondered all week what this matchup would look like. So much at stake in this win-or-go-home game. And we've been treated to a fabulous first 2 quarters of playoff football. And it'd be easy to say these two offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far. And you gotta believe the play calling has been the issue, right? Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics.
And the Badgers will kick it deep to begin the second half. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down to the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And he lofts it toward the sideline. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
Another Oklahoma receiver making a big-time play for this offense. Man, it just seems like over the years, so many big-time, dynamic receivers have come to Norman. Integral piece of this offense, and it gets you the yards you need.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Handoff in a single back formation. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
And they finally stopped it, but a decent game that time.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Dropping back, it's Winston. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down. So now on comes the field goal unit. The attempt will be from 42 yards out. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. A solid kick. And they add to their lead.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. And the Wisconsin offense back out on the field. Last possession, they went forward on 4th down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. And now the handoff. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Tailback with another carry. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Looking to throw it on first down. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the mark.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter.
I'll tell you what, man, this defensive speed is electric. Great job of running to the football. Nowhere to go at all after that play.
And the Badgers will line up to kick it away. And he's on for his fifth punt of the day now. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. They've got the lead, but had settled for a field goal last time out. They'd love to find the end zone here. And looking to throw now on first down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late.
Airing this one out toward the sideline. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
Just a great call here by the offensive coordinator. The quarterback does a good job of recognizing the matchup that he wants, puts the ball up and away from the defender where the receiver can run underneath it for a big gain.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. They'll run it to the right side. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Getting set. Here's second down. And the single back takes the handoff.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Take my second, 4th and 4.
The defense was ready for that screen. They stop him short of the first down.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the first down marker to set up fourth down. Really good job by the defense of tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that first down marker.
Well, the offense failed earlier in a 4th down attempt. They'll try it again here. They're going to run it here. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, that is some determination by this offense here. Picking up a new set of downs on the run. The call works out perfectly. You just needed 2 yards. You pick it up. Now you've got another chance at points.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
Try to make it with a quarterback sneak. Touchdown, Oklahoma. And this one is getting ugly. Simple play. They rely on the quarterback to to sneak it across the goal line.
Yep, the big boys up front helped quite a bit with the quarterback up front, gave him a nice push, works for a touchdown.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field.
That's some bullshit. I'm taking my last 4th and 4. God damn it, guys.
And the coach keeps the offense on the field. They're going for it on 4th and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Touchdown, Oklahoma. And the route is on.
I think they completely caught this defense off guard. 4th down and goal. I think everybody thinks the quarterback's going to have the ability to run or throw, but instead they run the football in here, and they somehow get this touchdown.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Football to the 25-yard line. And here comes the Badgers offense back out on the field. Last drive stalled, but we're forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. They make the tackle, but not for a solid gain on that pass. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Running out of time in the pocket. And with nobody open, it chooses to just roll it away. So off the incompletion, it sets up at 3rd down and 3. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. There's no one to throw to there on 3rd down. And now it's a 4th down coming up. The Badgers will send their punt team onto the field. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. This one will be fair caught. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, moved right down the field for a touchdown. Short connection to the tight end here. A huge hit by the linebacker. A collision of big bodies there. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. And here's the handoff. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Can he get there on the ground? Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. Nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to +40.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
And at 1st down, they go right back to him.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. An important third down attempt for this offense. They'll try to run for the first down. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. Well, here we go again. The field goal team is out there. This kicker's already gotten 3 makes in this game. Let's see if he's got the leg from 49 yards out. And that is no good. Misfire there, but this has been a thoroughly dominating performance.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
And the Wisconsin offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Handoff here from the shotgun. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. It's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kurt.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Important second down play coming up. Press coverage now from the secondary. And there's the handoff. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line. Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's moving out of the pocket. The scramble doesn't get there, and it's going to bring up fourth down. And the Badgers will bring their punt team onto the field. He's on looking for a solid punt here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. First down, looking to throw the ball. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Big gain, catch made at the 30. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. As we hit the quarter break, Oklahoma has the lead. In these playoff games, we certainly hope for a much more competitive battle with a shot at the national championship on the line. It has not been the case here so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Try to catch the defense with the draw. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Chris, that's another good run for him. He's had such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, No adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. And the defense able to hold him there in a short game. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Sophomore with a strong tackle there. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. To the air. It's Winston. He's running out of time here. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
This is just complete domination in every phase. Offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
Here comes the point after attempt. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the Wisconsin offense back out on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Fresh set of downs for the offense, 1st down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Running back has it on a screen now. They're finally able to stop him, but the defense is fooled a bit on that screen play. It's a solid gain for a 1st down.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Quick throw over the middle. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. An explosive play. They finally got him, but at the 40. A completion good for a 1st down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Dropping back, it's Hicks. The pass rush closing in. Now trapped behind the line. It'll be a short loss.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Badgers.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I'm not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting, man. I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
See if they can convert the point after. And it's good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. But that's good coverage there. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. Their last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? Finds room at the 30. Right down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
What a shot, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed along with really dominant offensive line play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And they'll use the ground game here. The Sooners looking to keep this drive rolling.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
Well, this guy's been a lot of fun to watch today, showing a lot of ability to get outside with speed, some toughness between the tackles. Now he's well over 100 yards, and a big part of the reason this team's going to advance to the next round.
He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39.
Boy, this back is having some kind of game today. He just continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over 150 yards now, and this defense has no real answers in trying to keep him contained.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
When these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Back to throw. It's Winston. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
And the Sooners will have to punt this one away. He's on to boot it away now. Ball lands right at the 1-yard line and bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Badgers offense back out on the field. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quick completion to the tight end. But a huge collision. Blow delivered there by the linebacker.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
That completion makes it second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. Offense looking to convert on third and short from the 27. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. He grabs it inside the 20. Touchdown, Wisconsin. Just
got you right there.
Love this never say die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. And he knocks it right through. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And they've got the recovery. The offense goes right back to work now.
Chris, I can't believe they recovered that. That's one of the toughest things to do, is to recover that onside kick. But perfect timing here. That ball went up into the air, and the kicking unit got on top of it.
And that pass is hauled in over the middle, refusing to be brought down before gaining first down yardage.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, these guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down mark. Second down play coming up. Looking to throw. It's Hicks. Receiver makes the grab. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. And the Badgers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. On the run here. Lets it go. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
It's a shotgun run call. And the Badgers are going to keep this drive rolling.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Caught near the goal line. And he scores. Touchdown, Badgers. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
You know, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
The offense still out there. They're going for 2 here. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And he's got it. The 2-point conversion to make this a 16-point lead, back within 2 scores. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. It looks like the hands team were able to recover the football.
Well, it's a great job by the hands team. Expecting the onside kick in position, they were dialed in and pounced on the football.
And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember, the ball is inbounds, and the clock keeps moving here late in the game, and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
The back's got it. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6.
Another nice run by this running back. He's well over 100 yards now in the game. A big part of the reason that they're going to win this football game and advance to the next round.
A gain sets up a 3rd down play. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Brought down to the 27. It's a first down. This offense really threatening now. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And that's the 2-minute warning. And this offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. To throw, it's Winston. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
It is really tough on a quarterback when he thinks he's got a completion and an open man downfield. The ball is just about to get to his receiver, then out of nowhere, the defensive back steps in front of it and knocks away. Nice job.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down. So out comes It's the field goal team one more time. This kicker has been busy today. He's made 3 already. Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that will extend their lead even further. So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away. And they're just taking knee. Drive to start at the 25-yard line. And the Wisconsin offense is back out on the field. This thing is so out of hand. All you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And he's got his man open downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. And the Badgers are going to take advantage of this red zone trap. Here comes a throw from the red zone. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. And nobody open. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looking to pass. It's Hicks. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field.
Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Wisconsin.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
And now here comes the point after attempt. And it's up and good. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. The offense falls on the fumble, keeps possession. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. They settled for a field goal last time. Let's see what they can come up with on this possession. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Handoff as they try to work the clock here. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Third down after that running play. Keeping it on the ground here. And that game will pick up a first down and move the football to the 36. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The Sooners will have 1st and 10 here. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Finding space at the 20. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here.
Well, that's what you love to see from an offense. The offensive line and the running back in sync, working together, and it pays off. What a big gain. Thought he might be close to being able to take it all the way to the end zone, but the defense just brings him down there inside the 5.
First and goal, handoff. Touchdown, Oklahoma. This offense is still clicking.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
Extra point try coming now. Extra point up and good. A 19-point lead now here in the final quarter. Here's the kickoff team now, set to move this one away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Wisconsin offense back out on the field. This has been a rough game for these guys. Not much left to do but play for pride. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. Movement at the second level of the defense now. Dropping back. It's Hicks. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. Incompletion makes it second down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. He's going to take off here. Can't find anybody on 3rd down. Throws it away. And now 4th down coming up. And the Badgers will bring their punt team onto the field. And the coverage team brings him down as the clock expires. That will wrap up this game. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.